In the remote African village of Unconventional, life was governed by tradition and mystery. Tucked away in the thick embrace of the baobab forest, the village relied heavily on one person for its survival, the village doctor, known simply as Mkulu Zondo. With his long robes made of animal skins, beaded necklaces, and walking staff adorned with charms, Mkulu Zondo commanded respect and fear in equal measure. Newborns were his domain. The villagers believed he held the secrets to ensuring a baby's health and protection from evil spirits. When a child was born, the family would present the infant to Mkulu Zondo within 3 days. Parents were forbidden to question his rituals. It was custom, unshakable, and sacred. But whispers began to creep through the village. Women spoke in hushed tones at the riverbank. Children dared each other to peek through the windows of Mkulu Zondo's hut at night. What really happened behind those woven bamboo doors? The fateful night. One stormy night, a young woman named Ayanda gave birth to her first child, a boy with a faint cry and piercing black eyes. Ayanda was a fierce spirit, unafraid to question the old ways. Despite her mother's warnings, she decided to break the sacred rule. She would see what Mkulu Zondo did with her child. When the appointed time came, Ayanda handed over her newborn, as was the custom. But instead of returning home, she hid in the shadows, her heart pounding like a drum. Through the small cracks in Mkulu Zondo's hut, Ayanda watched as he laid her baby on a stone altar, surrounded by flickering candles. He muttered incantations in a language she didn't understand, his voice rising and falling like the wind. Then, to Ayanda's horror, Mkulu Zondo reached into a clay pot and pulled out a strange, writhing creature. It looked like a mix of snake and shadow, its form shifting in the dim light. He pressed the creature against the baby's chest, and for a moment Ayanda thought her child would cry out. But instead a soft glow emerged from the baby's body, as if the creature had vanished inside him. The revelation. Mkulu Zondo turned, his eyes glowing faintly in the candlelight. "You may enter, Ayanda," he said calmly, as if he had known she was there all along. Trembling, Ayanda stepped inside. "What have you done to my child?" she demanded, parable for the baby's well-being. Hassan al-Kabul turned his face away from the village, drawn by the word. "My dear Hassan al-Kabul, protect your child from harm, illness, and misfortune. Every baby in this village receives one. Without it, none would survive." Ayanda was both awed and terrified. Why keep this a secret? Because truth frightens more than ignorance. The people would reject what they do not understand. "They trust me because they do not know," he said, his voice heavy with years of burden. Fighter, a choice. Ayanda was faced with a choice: expose Mkulu Zondo and risk the wrath of the villagers, or keep his secret and live with the knowledge of what truly kept their children safe. Zazizan. As she looked down at her peaceful, glowing child, she realized the weight of tradition and the fine line between life and death in Unconventional. The master reluctantly told them to hurry back towards the breakfast hall in the Khan. No presents had been left. Ayanda walked out into the night, carrying her son, and the burden of silence. The villagers continued to revere Mkulu Zondo, blissfully unaware of what really happened behind his doors. And as the years passed, Ayanda often wondered if she had made the right choice, knowing that the doctor's secret was both a blessing and a curse. If only they knew. So, would you like to expand on any part of the story?